For those of y'all that know me, know pretty well that the last few weeks, me doing videos on a back-to-back basis is very rare. I'm doing this one today kind of as, it's not even an update because really there's nothing to update you from compared to yesterday. But what I want you all to do, or what I think would be a good suggestion, and you don't have to because a lot of times I don't do it myself, is I've been doing these videos now probably I would say a little under a year. It's been less than a year. I think I started around like May or June of last year. And in the time that I've done these videos, when I first started, I really didn't expect it to be much of anything. But now that time has passed and more thoughts have come up and more issues have circulated around society, the world, whatever, it's caused me to go back and look over time as to how much change has occurred, how much we've evolved, how much I've evolved, how much it's been a lot of stuff going on. And if this, as I say in any of my videos, if anything that I say you don't understand or it's too deep for you, cut the video short and go check out somebody else. I'm now one of those, a lot of my friends have gotten, or a lot of my people who I've subscribed to or who have subscribed to me or whatever have gotten a lot of hits, and I applaud them for it, and I think it's good. And I guess for me, it's never been about trying to draw any attention from YouTube. It's just kind of been, if you get it, fine. If you don't, even more, fine, even better. Because it's kind of like, when I went, it's interesting. Here's how I'm looking at it. When I first did these videos, I just used the account that I had initially, because when I first made the account, I strictly was on YouTube just to view videos and keep it moving. Now that I've used the video literally as a personal channel and a way to kind of get thoughts out there about what's happening around us, like, talking back a year ago, thinking about when I was doing a video talking about how gas was $4 a gallon. Now gas is back at a regular / legitimate price, but yet we're still going through the quote-unquote economic crunch. And it's not really that it's bad. It's just one of those things that you really have to, more or less what I'm saying is that you have to know where you came from to know where you're going. And we don't do that enough because we're so gun-ho to look ahead as to what's going on instead of how we got to where we are now. And it's interesting because I'm like, the other day, I think it was Monday. Yeah, I think it was Monday, probably either Monday or Tuesday. It was Tuesday. Obama did the it wasn't a speech. A lot of people thought it was a speech, but it more or less was him kind of doing a press conference, answering different questions that are out there about, where, how do you feel about this, how you handling that, this, that, and the third. And Roland Martin came on. I looked at it on CNN, of course, but Roland Martin came on, and after he stated something that I thought was very interesting, and it validates how we are as people today. At one time, most things that occurred or anything that went on was kind of like a free-flowing routine, and we really didn't rush to do anything. Nowadays, we're literally in what's called a microwave era, where we want everything done right away and free-flowing, no flaws, no kinks, no issues. Truthfully, that's somewhere between unlikely and not going to happen on a consistent basis. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's 100% valid when you think about it. In my line of work, for example, customers come in and some of their rentals, granted, can take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. Then some can take 10 to 20 minutes depending on the customer you're dealing with or how difficult they make the process, because they feel like it has to be done their way when they don't realize that they're just here to be offered a service and we offer the service. I can get all technical in that, but you're not going to really benefit or gain nothing from doing so. But what I will say is this, and I think this is what's key. We as people really need to realize what's important to us. and what our priorities are. And I'm speaking on behalf of myself as well. If you really don't understand, if you're really not getting where I'm going with that, just take time and just look at the videos from the past and look at the things that have been going on. Just, a lot of videos that's on YouTube. YouTube has grown largely, and the websites have grown largely. And I'm going to use this video actually because I've seen a lot of people do it. I'm a low profile person on here, but I'm going to start getting my quote-unquote social networking increased. And every video that I post, whether you like it or not, will officially finally start promoting my accounts. I'll probably promote the big four, as I call it: my MySpace, my Twitter, my Facebook, and my blog. I've been doing, as most of you all know, I've been doing a lot of blogging, and I didn't really talk about this too much in any of my previous video or a few videos, but it's been a year since the incident happened involving my sister, Laura Barnes. Rest in peace. She's definitely gone but not forgotten, and I just think that I try to avoid talking about it all the time, but every time I do talk about it, it really does hit home, and it makes me think about things a lot different. And a lot of people say what they want, talk stuff all they want, but it's not about you all the time. And I think that's kind of my mindset that I've stuck to, and this was helped me get through more than anybody would even care to understand. So I'm not gonna bore you to death in this video. I probably did, more than likely, because it wasn't one of my videos where I was all yee and hyped and stoked about anything. But hey, that it happens a lot of times. Some videos can come off as being very strong and serious, and some videos can come off as being very silly and laid back. It's all in how you perceive or what you get from the video. So just take time and realize what's important, and just know that whether you believe it or not, somebody out there does care for you. And whether you want them to or not, that's a personal choice. I can't really make or break you from doing that, of course. But it's all, as the saying goes, to each his own. So be on the lookout. As I tell y'all all the time, the videos will get more heavier, the topics will get more deeper. We're practically almost literally a third of the way through 09, and it's been a year. I mean, I can't speak from you all's perspective, but from mine, it's been massive beyond belief. So keep watching the videos. Those of you all who have not done so, please do subscribe. As I mentioned before, a lot of people may not like it, but I will be putting my mini promos out here because it's time for me to get back on my game and do what I do best, and that's blogging, vlogging, venting, expressing, and keeping it real. So as y'all know how I do, blood, sweat, and tears. BT ain't changing, don't plan on changing, and don't look for me to change. I'm going to change when I need to, or when I feel things aren't going right. If you can't get that, get lost. Alright? Stay safe. I'm out.